If someone else is paying for it, food just tastes a lot better. I have always felt comedy and tragedy are roommates. If you look up comedy and tragedy, you will find a very old picture of two masks. One mask is tragedy. It looks like it's crying. The other mask is comedy. It looks like it's laughing. Nowadays, I can't even find someone for a platonic relationship, much less the kind where someone wants to see me naked. I just don't accept midgets as human beings. There's only so much political correctness I can accept. If you're a lead actor, people are just waiting to say you are too old or you are too unhip. If you're a supporting actor, you can just work forever. I wanted to be a brain surgeon, but I had a bad habit of dropping things. Traveling for work is arriving at the airport, checking into the hotel, leaving the hotel the next morning at 4 or 5 to do something like the Jimmy and Jackie Captain Crazy Morning Zoo, doing a bunch of those in a row, then going back to the club. A landlord is showing a couple around an apartment. The husband looks up and says, "Wait a minute. This apartment doesn't have a ceiling." The landlord answers, "That's okay. The people upstairs don't walk around that much." The pressure to being a comedian is being funny, but I've given that up, so there is no pressure whatsoever. I predict one of these two teams will win the Super Bowl. I don't know if I change my act from century to century. Sometimes I'm on stage doing imitations and references to people who have been dead for 50 years. I found out about Jonathan Winter's death a day after it happened. That seems wrong. A talent like his should be more revered. The world knew about Kim Kardashian's divorce before she did. One thing I can take credit for, along with the rest of show business, is when the red ribbons were out, we cured AIDS. Any advancements that came towards fighting AIDS were not done by scientists or doctors, it was people with little ribbons on them. There definitely is exposure in reality shows, but the exposure will basically get you more reality shows. I was the class podiatrist. I never made it to class clown. I wasn't funny enough. I would examine feet and prescribe an ointment. It was a sad childhood. I always feel that most political jokes, if you're going to do them, you have to do them within the next 5 minutes, or else they're outdated. By the time you've got it to the point that it's strong, it would be 12 years old. With the internet, if you erase something it just means you have to spend another half minute to find it. There are times when I've had ideas walking down the street that I thought were great, and the minute I got on stage, I would think of them and go, "Wow, that would never work," even before I did it in front of the audience. The joy of the roasts is to watch people get hurt and offended, and then have to laugh to pretend they're a good sport. If a comedian tells a joke that you find funny, you laugh. If he tells a joke you do not find funny, don't laugh. Or you could possibly go as far as groaning or rolling your eyes. Then you wait for his next joke. If that's funny, then you laugh.